For where? I'm the same from where?
In the high-stakes world of narcotics, one woman's desperate attempt to conceal hard drugs from the relentless grasp of the law left her busted, unveiling the gripping tale of deception, evasion, and the lengths people go to protect their secrets from the cops. In the dimly lit back alleys of a bustling city, law enforcement officers routinely encounter situations that require a delicate balance between upholding justice and obtaining valuable information to combat narcotics activities. Such a scenario unfolded when police arrested a woman for possession of methamphetamine and tampering with evidence in a neighborhood notorious for its narcotics activity. The case sheds light on the ethical and strategic challenges faced by law enforcement agencies when using criminal charges as leverage to gather information about other potential cases. The arrest took place after officers, aware of the area's reputation for drug-related crimes, conducted routine patrols. In this context, the officers' intention was to enforce the law and protect the community from the dangers of drug abuse. Upon finding the woman in possession of methamphetamine, they proceeded with the arrest as dictated by the law. The situation, however, became more complex when the woman claimed to reside in the back alley where the arrest occurred.
Well, it's in Fairfield County.
Amanda Blevins.
The discovery of warrants from another county further complicated the case. The presence of these warrants raised questions about the woman's background and potential connections to broader criminal activities. As law enforcement professionals, the officers are duty-bound to execute these warrants and ensure individuals facing criminal charges are brought to justice, regardless of their current location. At this juncture, the officers faced a critical decision. Should they solely focus on the woman's individual case and transfer her to the other county to face charges there, or should they use the criminal charge as leverage to gather information about other potential cases in the neighborhood? The latter option, though controversial, has been employed in various law enforcement agencies as a means to uncover broader networks involved in narcotics distribution and abuse. The practice of using criminal charges as leverage to gather information, commonly known as flipping or cooperation agreements, is a double-edged sword in the realm of law enforcement. On the one hand, it can provide crucial intelligence that helps dismantle drug networks, leading to arrest.
Okay, what drugs do you take and how much? No fentanyl, no crack. How much meth do you do a day?
And reducing the prevalence of narcotics activities in the community. On the other hand, it raises ethical concerns regarding the potential manipulation and coercion of suspects to divulge information against their will. Critics argue that this practice can lead to the exploitation of vulnerable individuals who might be facing severe legal consequences. Moreover, the information gathered through such tactics may not always be reliable, as some suspects may provide misleading or false details to protect themselves or others. Consequently, reliance on compromised information might lead to wrongful arrests or ineffective investigations. To strike a balance between these competing considerations, law enforcement agencies must establish clear guidelines and protocols for using cooperation agreements. The process should be transparent and based on due process, ensuring that suspects are aware of their rights and have access to legal representation throughout the negotiations.
If you wish to answer questions now without a lawyer present, you have the right to stop answering at any time. You also have the right to stop answering at any time until you talk to a lawyer. Do you understand all of that? Okay.
It is essential to avoid pressuring suspects into cooperation through threats or promises of leniency, as this can taint the integrity of the information gathered. Law enforcement agencies should consider focusing on rehabilitating low-level offenders rather than merely seeking to extract information. Drug addiction is often a complex issue rooted in socioeconomic factors and mental health challenges. By providing access to rehabilitation and support services, police can contribute to addressing the root causes of narcotics activity in the community and reducing recidivism. As the dust settles on this gripping encounter, it serves as a stark reminder of the complexities law enforcement faces in combating drug-related crimes. From back alleys to courtroom battles, the pursuit of justice continues. Let this tale be a catalyst for dialogue on the delicate balance between law enforcement's duty and the need for rehabilitation and support to address the root causes of narcotics activities.